Chavez. I'm a retired administrative law judge from California. And besides being the nephew of Cesar Chavez, my father, Chavez, is the one who designed the farm worker eagle, the emblem most people know the USW by. And the Lord's work here, it was the love of my father's life. We're in family, okay? And families can have difference of opinions, and we can respect each other's difference of opinions. And I'm here to let you know why I believe that your support should go to Bernie Sanders. First of all, the economic inequality in our country is something that we should be ashamed of. And I don't think anyone here, any politician here, will disagree with that. We have to motivate people to take action, to be involved in the political process in order to change things. It's not going to change if we do the same old, same old. We have to get involved. We have to motivate the young, the youth. I supported Barack Obama back in 2008 when other parts of my family didn't during the primary. And the reason I did is because I saw that there was the possibility of starting a movement that would get to the feeling of individuals that needed to get involved in the political process. For Latinos, the young, those that are, they call them the millennials, those are the ones that are going to be the deciding block of voters for this election. And we have to motivate the youth, not only here in Nevada, but throughout the country, so that we can finally take over the Congress. That's what happened in 2008. I was here walking precincts for Senator Reed when he got elected back in 2008. And the reason we were able to do those things throughout the country is because we motivated people. And right now, in what I'm seeing happening, I was, in the snow in Iowa, and the person who I saw motivating people and getting them excited, the words, feel the burn, it's not just a slogan. People are actually getting motivated. People who have never been involved in politics. And that's what we need to do again. We did it in 2008. We were able to motivate people again in 2012. We have to do that. And I'm here because I feel that Bernie Sanders is the one that's talking about the issues that are going to motivate people to get out there and vote. And get out there and participate in the caucuses. A little story from my own life. I was able to go to UCLA, you see it on my hat. I was able to go almost free in 2009. I didn't have to worry about tuition, registration fees. There was equal opportunity program, so I was able to go to UCLA. And then from there, I was able to go to the Harvard of the West Coast, Bolt Hall, UC Berkeley's law school. But I was one of the last classes that was able to do that, where there was a significant number of Latinos. And you know why? It's because we weren't participating in the political process. Latinos let the Republicans hoodwink us, and they passed Proposition 209 in California. I don't want to talk too much about California, but I want to let you know, because this is necessary to understand what the story I want to tell you. They did away with affirmative action in California, okay? Now, my daughter, years after, she's a straight A student. She goes to UCLA. She followed in my footsteps. She was lucky enough to get in. She had a humongous debt to be able to do her 4 years at UCLA. Luckily, she had a mama and a daddy who could help her pay for it. Then lo and behold, after that, She always wanted to be a doctor since she was a little girl. And she fell out of a tree one time, broke her arm, and just loved the way she saw the doctors put it together. You know, she said, oh, that's what I want to do. And that's what she ended up doing. But, mira, she was not able to get into a medical school in California. ¿Y sabes por qué? Because of Proposition 209. And why do we have it? Because the Latinos and other people didn't get off their duffs and go out to vote. That's what we have to do. We have to go out and fight for our principles, not just for what the establishment says is what we should do. And now, when my daughter was able to get into a medical school, it was in Illinois, University of Illinois in Chicago. She comes out with a debt of $20,000, $30,000 at 10% interest. Can you imagine that? At 10% interest. And who put all that interest in? When I was getting a loan, when I went to law school, it was 3%. It went up to 10% because the Republicans took over. And I'm sure probably Senator Reid knows all the details of how it got like that. But, you know, it's ridiculous. Someone who wants to be a doctor, the community needs Latino doctors. And when she came from Chicago, did her residency in Fresno, California, and now wants to work in Oakland, California, the community clinic, the Clínica de la Raza in Oakland. She has to think, wait a minute, can I really work where I want to work, carrying this humongous debt? And luckily, she decided she was going to do that. She had to forego buying a house right away, and lived in our basement for a while. You know, but that's what kids do. That's what young people do, so they can make it. We shouldn't have it like that. And why is there the economic inequality? And people put down Senator Sanders for always talking about the billionaire class. Well, you know what? That is the problem. The billionaire class runs our country. Unfortunately, I hate to say this. I wish it wasn't true. But even former President Carter has even stated it. We're in an oligarchy. What that means is a few rich people run our country. The billionaires who give money to the politicians, they call the shots. They have the lobbyists to go out there and make the laws and not write the laws themselves. And that's why I'm supporting Bernie Sanders. Because he is going to the root problem in our country. And until we solve it, until we get and take over Congress, we're not going to be able to do it. And I think unless we get the burn going and get the excitement of the youth and other people that I see being excited by the campaign of Senator Sanders, we're not going to take back Congress. And that's why I'm supporting Bernie Sanders.